Under the blazing West African sun, the streets of Burkina Faso's capital hum with a defiant energy. In a move that stunned the international community, this landlocked nation has drawn a line in the sand, publicly refusing to accept deportees from the United States. The rejection was a direct rebuke to a revived Trump administration policy, a policy critics call the outsourcing of America's migration challenges. Burkina Faso's military government labeled the U.S. proposal indecent and a violation of human dignity. This was not just a diplomatic refusal. It was a statement of principle. The response from Washington was swift. The U.S. Embassy abruptly suspended most visa services for Burkina citizens, a move local commentators decried as pure economic intimidation. But Burkina Faso stood firm, accusing the U.S. of blackmail and proving that its national pride could not be so easily threatened. At the heart of this defiance is Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Young, confident, and unapologetically Pan-African, Traoré models himself after revolutionary leader Thomas Sankara. Since seizing power, he has expelled French troops, cut Western military ties, and sought new alliances. In rejecting the deportation plan, he has become a symbol for many across Africa who are tired of being dictated to by distant powers. But this standoff is about more than politics. It's about people. Across the Atlantic, thousands await deportation, their fates decided by paperwork. Many are sent to countries they've never known, some left stateless and stranded. Critics argue these deals create a shadow economy where human lives are traded for political favors. Burkina Faso's refusal is a moral stand against this system, a demand for equality in a world that often confuses power with justice. Nigeria has joined this quiet rebellion, also refusing to accept deportees from third countries. The message is spreading. The era of silent compliance is ending. This defiance carries real risks. The U.S. wields immense influence through aid and sanctions, and Burkina Faso faces immense challenges. Yet, on the streets of its capital, the mood is not of fear, but of pride. This is more than a policy dispute. It's a geopolitical awakening. As nations like Burkina Faso distance themselves from Western influence, they are exploring new partnerships, hungry for alternatives and the chance to negotiate on their own terms. As the sun sets over Ouagadougou, the national flag glows in the fading light. Burkina Faso's defiance might not change U.S. policy overnight, but symbolically it matters profoundly. In a world where might often makes right, one small nation has stood up to declare, "We will decide for ourselves." And in that act of courage, they have reclaimed a sovereignty that is not given, but defended.